Okay, our next project that we're going to go to on this is going to be our doors. As we come down, we see the wood and metal doors. Well, we actually have 3 doors on our particular house. And we're going to go ahead and identify those doors in just a minute or two, but I want to show you a little something about doors. Most doors are going to be measured in measurements such as 3/0 times 6/8. 6/8 is a common size on the height of a door. You're actually looking at the rough opening. We can play around with that a little bit, but we need to change the door dimensions from inches to feet. Now I'm going to cut the light on here for just a second and let you take a look at how we do that. If we have a 3/0 by 6/8 door, we need to get that into feet and not show the inches. Well, how we do that is we take the 8, which represents the 8 inches, and divide it by the division, which is 12 inches per foot, and it will give us a .666. I rounded it to a 0.67. So you can see that we're going to be multiplying 3 times 6.67. And I'll come up with that dimension here in just a minute. But I want you to be able to see how I'm coming up with these figures. All right. I cut my light back off here so that we can see the spreadsheet. And we have to go and identify our doors. Well, once again, I cannot do that on this J1 form. I've got to go to the tab that calls for doors, right there. Okay, you can see that I can enter that information at this point. Now I'm going to go back to my ACCA J1. Notice it tells me to look in table 4A. I must find the doors, table 4A, and find the doors. Okay? Our example has 3 different scenario of doors. We call them door 1, door 2, and door 3. Almost sounds like a game show, doesn't it? We have a door 1 is going to be a 3/0 by 6/8 solid wood. Door 2 is a 2/8 by 6/8 hollow core with a metal screen door, and door 3 is a 2/8 by 6/8 hollow core door. Once again, that's doors 1, 2, and 3. The location, our front door is a solid wood door. So let's go over here to construction number 11 under table 4A, wood and metal doors. We're looking for the solid core door. There it is right there. Solid core gives us a U value of 0.39. Okay? So we're going to use that 0.39. Now how to identify that? Let's just call it door 1, door 2, or door 3. That's for that reference on our J manual. Okay. So I put in door 1, door 2, and last but not least, door 3. Now we could have actually put our construction numbers and other things. It just depends on how you want to reference back to it. Being that this is a relatively small structure, I can look back at the plans and tell what door 1, door 2, and door 3 is construction-wise. Okay, door 1 was a solid core door, and our U value of that, according to the J manual, is a 0.39. So at this point, I put in the 0.39. Remember, this is an abridged edition, and it can be used in most cases, but there are exceptions. We talked about that in the very beginning of our videos. Door number 2, in our case, is a 2/8 by 6/8 hollow core with a metal screen storm door. We go back over, we find it, hollow core with a metal screen, a U value of 0.32. So we enter that, 0.32. And our last door that we need to be concerned with is door number 3, which is simply a hollow core door. It is 11A construction number, and it has a U value of 0.47. So we enter that. Okay. Now, that gives us the basic information for our doors, but it hasn't given us our square footage. But let's go ahead and enter our different doors. There's door number 1. Like I said, it almost sounds like a game show. Door number 2 and door number 3. You notice the HTM for cooling and heating is already come on our spreadsheet. Now, we need to know what the dimensions of each door is. Oh, excuse me, I've got to walk in the front. I've got to have my calculator. Okay? Yes, we can do that the old method, but who wants to? Okay, door number 1. What was its dimensions? Its dimensions were 3.0 by 6.8. And I showed you how to get that into feet, from feet and inches. So I take 3 times 6.67 and I get 20.01. Let's be real. Let's call it 20 square foot. Okay? So we put in our 20 square foot there. If I do the other 2 doors, both of them were the same dimensions. I think they were 2.8 by 6.8. I've already done the math. That's going to be approximately 18. If you want to get it exact, it's not 18. It's a little under, but we're going to round up to 18. 18 square foot per door. We got our doors done. So that was pretty quick. Okay, let's just take a moment. We'll break it off right there, and then we'll go again with our our above grade walls in just a moment.